Okay, now that we have finished up our window installation, I just want to make a quick note of all the tools that we used for the process. So we will go through this really quickly. First up, we have a whole assortment of all of the flathead screwdrivers I could find. So these are the ones that I had available. As a quick note too, have some wax and grease remover. I actually went ahead and washed all these down before we started working on the truck today because, you know what, they've been used as pry drivers and in greasy situations, so there's no point in getting greasy screwdrivers near your nice clean headliner. So next up we have two gear wrenches. In my case it's an 11 and 13 millimeter. Those are the only two sizes you'll need. It's also a 7/16 and 9/16 I think is the actual sizes. And over here, well, we have a razor blade for helping scrape any gasket material off of your window glass once it's removed with the flathead screwdrivers. Got an assortment of little tools. We have, well actually I have two out. I have two small screwdrivers to help push in the rubber grommets that go around the cable. Sharpie to mark where I was going to drill for the cables to go through the metal, a center punch so that I could make a little detent hole for the pilot drill to follow, and a step drill that goes up to at least 3/8 of an inch so that we can drill for the rubber grommets. And here is a Phillips driver that I put in the drill to remove the tail light and side marker lenses. Not to install them though, install them with a hand driver. This will crack your lenses. Moving on, we have a rat tail file that I needed to use on the one side to enlarge the marker light mounting hole so that there was room. Then I have a small ratchet. I like the 1/4 inch one because they're kind of small and they fit in the tight space where the actuator goes. You need an 11 and 10 millimeter or a 10 millimeter and a 7/16. Next to that we have a 1/8 inch Allen wrench for the set screws that hold the cables in place, and a 5/32 inch Allen wrench for the bolts that adjust the latches. We have a rubber mallet that's helpful for getting the hinges sitting right in the right position, and when we're clamping things together we have our handy dandy bar clamp, along with a little squirter of oil to put in the pad barrel where the adjuster screw goes into the pad so that it spins nicely. And last but not least, we have some brake cleaner and plenty of paper towels just to make sure that we can keep up and keep things nice and neat as we're working with the anti-seize on all of the bolts and nuts so that we don't get it anywhere. And any spot you see it, you just clean it up with a brake cleaner. So those are the tools that we used today for the installation. Shouldn't need anything other than that.